Hello, sick people. I'm Dr. Gregory House. You can call me Greg. I'm one of 3 doctors staffing this clinic this morning. I am a board certified diagnostician with a double specialty of infectious disease and nephrology. I'm also the only doctor currently employed at this clinic who's forced to be here against his will. That is true, isn't it? But not to worry, because for most of you, this job could be done by a monkey with a bottle of Motrin.
The thing that I admire about him most is that he just doesn't care what the world thinks. Now, something you could say, well, that's because he's a psychopath. But it's not just that he doesn't care that the world thinks he's a bad person. He also doesn't care if the world thinks he's a good person. You know, he'd be happy to do a good thing and not have anyone know about it.
So how are you feeling?
Much better, thanks. Are you Dr. House? I thought he was a he, but
No.
thank him for me.
Right.
Should I discontinue the treatment, boss?
You got lucky.
Cool, huh?
He's the guy you hate to love, but love to hate, because he says not just what's on his mind, but what's on everybody's mind. A character that doesn't want or require your sympathy is in some strange way a strong character, a character the average person, perhaps the patient, may in the end, as acerbic as he is, look for guidance.
I just want to die with a little dignity.
There's no such thing. Our bodies break down, sometimes when we're 90, sometimes before we're even born, but it always happens and there's never any dignity in it. I don't care if you can walk, see, wipe your own ass. It's always ugly, always. We can live with dignity, we can't die with it.
I wish I could put my finger on exactly what he brought. He just came in and he was House. Not for a moment did he back off on any of the nastiness, and yet at the same time he was incredibly sympathetic. It so freezes up his writers that he can walk into an incredibly dramatic, incredibly heavy scene and make a joke in the middle of it without losing any of the intensity of the scene. That just allows you to sit in the writing room and do whatever you want with that character, whereas frankly, with a lesser actor, you would write it much more on the nose and much more somber, and it wouldn't be nearly as interesting.
What will the voters think if they find out I've had a brain biopsy?
This could leave you brain damaged, and you're worried about NASCAR dads.
That's one of the joys of the thing, is that I get to play both sides of the line, which is great. It's a real treat. That doesn't often happen. And one of the most satisfying things about it is that's like real life.
Good morning, Dr. House.
Good morning, Dr. Cuddy. Love that outfit. It says I'm professional, but I'm still a woman. Actually, it sort of yells the second part.
Yeah, and your big cane is real subtle, too.
Gotta go.
Action.
They sent me the first 3 episodes to look at, and I watched them all 3 in a row. Almost thought I was gonna have a heart attack. It was so intense. And I was so taken with Hugh Laurie and his portrayal of House, because I thought, wow, this guy has great comedic timing. He is so idiosyncratic and out of the box. And I thought, God, I have to be on this show.
What can I say? Chicks with no teeth turn me on.
That's fairly disgusting.
People just sort of always portray doctors as these like really nice people who have amazing bedside manner, and they always have the answers and they always have the solution, and it's sort of this glorified idea of what a doctor is. And House just isn't that.
I just wanted to say that I know that you did everything you could.
I don't need verification from you to know that I'm doing my job well. That's your problem, not mine.
I was just being nice.
Yeah, well, you don't need to always do that.
He's the kind of guy that will go to any lengths to prove that he's right. He'll go to any lengths to get what he wants, even if it means being completely unethical and completely disregarding the moral code. He'll do it anyway because he sees a better way.
Chase intubated.
He's DNR.
You can't do this. Back!
What did you just do?
He saved his life.
I hope he's indescribable because I hope we take many years to sort of, peel away at who he is. I think he's a really compelling character, and he's a, combination of a lot of different qualities.
What do you want?
I want to know what's right.
You think I'm pathetic. Has a good job, everything in the world, but she just doesn't like the way that she
Oh,
looks.
stop hiding. I'm asking you if you want to live or die. You can't even say that.
What do you want me to do? Cry?
Yes! I want you to tell me that your life is important to you, because I don't know.
I don't want to die.
Well, he comes up with the goods every time.
He's perfectly damaged.
He's that guy, I wish I knew then what I know now. He is the guy who, in a sense, knows now.
I don't think we've seen a doctor like this ever.
We are all, funny at times, tragic at times, clever at times, stupid at times. House has all of that in him, and that's the real treat of it. It's the real honor of it for me.